Good morning. We're going to do something a little different this time. A little higher energy than the last couple videos, but we're still going to follow along to a YouTube yoga instruction video, this time by Charlie Follows. She's fantastic. I hope I don't butcher this too bad. I'm going to come at this from a different perspective than she's coming at it, though. We're going to try to summon some more energy this morning ahead of some digging on the berm we've been working on. We've started. This is it. Come down to a seat. Be here. There's a metronome to help us through this entire video to breathe consistently. Try to find your rhythm. I like to breathe for 4 counts. We're going to breathe in such a way that energizes us. We're not trying to disappear. We're not trying to relax. We are trying to find energy. If you can do this through your nose, great. I've got an allergy thing going this morning. I'm not overthinking it. So while breathing in this manner, deep, 4 count in, 4 count out, let's do some gentle head rolls. Let's go clockwise first. Out the other way, counterclockwise. Some shoulder shrugs. So lift up and let go. Now the fun one. Side bends. Arm up, right arm up. Over to the side. Oh, should feel juicy. Let's go to the other side. It does not matter what it looks like. Oh, it should feel good. There's no reason to put too much thought into what it looks like. Let's come back up straight. Interlace the fingers and put them over your head. Breathe in. And out. Left hand on to right knee. and look to your right to any degree. Let the breathing help you come alive. More energy, not less. Interlace the fingers up to the top. And right hand onto left knee and look to the left to any degree. I'm back to center. This one's a little weird. Hands behind, feet out front. And just move the knees side to side. Don't overthink it. Breathing is the important part here. So let's do that. And then we're going to come around onto all fours in a tabletop. So on your knees, on your hands, we're making little circles around the fingers. A figure eight. Put pressure into the fingers. And don't worry about the movement. Just kind of wiggle it around in a way that feels right. And after we do a few of these in both directions, we're going to come onto the tops of the hands. Put a little more weight in your knees for this one. And just kind of hang out here, side to side. Let's come back into a regular table. And on the inhale, do what you can to lift your left arm up to the sky with no regard to what it looks like. And put that left arm through the gap to any degree at all. Into this fun little vulnerable position. But it does feel good in between the shoulders up by the neck. So let it feel good. And back to table. Other side. First set up. Nice and easy. And inhale that hand up. And through the gap to any degree. Doesn't matter. Skeeter. All right, little monster. All right, back to table. I'm gonna back up here. Come into a fun little kneeling plank position and come all the way down onto your belly. Slow, steady, comfortable. And we're going to come up onto the elbows and just hang here a couple breaths. I'm pushing back up the table now. Move slow. Well, we're still in search of energy. I want to feel good. This part's going to require a little more work. Get excited. Left knee down, right foot back. So I'm moving forward and backwards. Feel that right heel stretch up the back of the right leg. Feel the wrist stretch as you come forward over the fingers. Now, be strong. You can do it. Push down into your right toes. And on the inhale, push the earth away. Lift that other knee. And set it down. Let's do that side again. Lift up that left knee. And back down. How'd that feel? Meathead plank work. Let's go. Let's switch sides. Right knee down. Left foot back. Forward and backwards here. Stretching the back of the left leg. Here we go. On the inhale, lift that right knee. And set it down. Couple more. Let's go. All right. That's enough. Child pose. So knees wide. Untuck the toes. Sit all the way back. This is kind of any version here. I'm going to keep my elbows down. Make a little pillow so I don't put my head in the dirt. I'm just going to hang here. Listen to the world around me. Ooh, upper back just let go a little bit. We got a couple more here. So the breathing part, that's the only thing that actually matters here. The poses don't matter. Doesn't matter what we look like. We're all just starting out. And let's be honest, we're here for ourselves right now. So if you are thinking about anything other than what's in front of you, which is the floor, the earth, some little ant walking around in front of me, you don't have anywhere to be. You've carved this time out, so soak it in. Just be right here. Let's do one more breath together. Got a little more work to do now after that little break. Hands out in front. Weight into your fingertips. A real plank. Give it a try. You can always put the knees down. That's there. This is your practice. But try it. A real plank. Breathe in. Everybody back to a down dog the best you can. Push the earth away with your fingers. I like to lift my palms up here. It helps my wrist. And let's come into a forward fold. Even though I'm the one changing papers and stuff, the knees can be bent. There's no forcing anything. We're chilling. All right, how about some more work? Come up. Breathe. Put the weight into your left foot. Put the right leg back. And the right knee down. Untuck the toes. Low lunge. Let them shoulders go down your back. Interlace the fingers. And put your palms to the sky. Be proud with the chest. Don't worry about looking up. Don't worry what you look like. Just breathe. Release your hands. Take that left foot out in front a bit. Or it's a little weird balance here. All right? Use your core. The arms out to the side. Put that left foot out in front a little bit. And this might be enough for most of us. Balancing in a half split. Out. In. Out. Want to play with it? Coming forward to any degree necessary to feel what's happening in the back of your leg. That's enough. Come back to that low lunge, left foot out front. We're on the right knee still. We're going to work our way back to the forward fold any way you can get there. Take a breath. Weight starts to move into the right foot. Come up. Take that left foot back behind you with the left knee down. Untuck the toes. Low lunge. Right foot in the front. Interlace the fingers. Put them up. Does it feel different on this side? It feels different on this side. All right, release the hands. Big balance here. Got a lot more weight in that left knee. Arms out to the side for balance. Put that right foot out in front more. Your version of a half split. Behind the leg is the only thing that we're trying to target here. When you get to watching Charlie Follows, she'll fold all the way over. She does this every day, all day. We're just trying to carve out 30 minutes to ourselves. All right, back to the low lunge. Little sequence coming up here. We're going to make our way to forward fold, go down through a plank, and wind up and meet in a Sphinx pose. Here we go. Some weight into that right foot. Any which way you can get there into a forward fold. Come on up. Put your hands on the earth. Bend your knees a lot. A lot. My heels are coming up and it doesn't matter. Move to plank. Your decision here. Set the knees down. Do a full one all the way down like a push-up, or put your knees down and go down nice and slow. And we're going to meet in Sphinx on our elbows. Toes pointing back. I'm looking down. Breathe. Now, we're going to make our way to down dog and then back to the forward fold. So, forward fold by way of down dog. Let's go. Come up. Any which way you can. Hips all the way back. Weight onto the fingers. Your version of down dog. Head on up to forward fold. Knees are bent a lot. Come on up to halfway. And we're going to take that right foot all the way back. So weight into the left leg, right foot stretches back. Eventually the knee comes down. We're in this low lunge again, except this time both hands come down on the ground and just to the inside of the left foot for a lizard. No cues here. This is it. Move in a way that feels right. Are we stretching the front of the right hip? Do we feel our left ankle? What's going on in the hands? All this stuff. Or does none of that matter? And we breathe in. Out. We're going to slide into pigeon pose, which is this same shape, except we're going to move the left leg down to the ground. So I need to make room for this. I like to lift the right knee, put some weight into the hands, and move the leg in front like this. I don't know how to describe it. Look at the video. I am on my shin, the back leg. I'm up high. Very tight here in the morning. I'm not going to get all the way down low, and that's fine. I'm going to stay up high. I like to feel the front of the right hip. I like to feel the breath's intersection with how I'm moving this morning. We're going to come out of this back into plank, come all the way down to our bellies. So weight into the hands, weight into that right foot. Slide that left foot back into plank. Any which way you can. It does not matter what you look like. Knees down. Come down slow. Keep the hands where they are. Toes are pointing back. And I use my back muscles to lift to any degree. Cobra. This is it. Try to take the weight out of your hands if you can. That makes it tricky. Let's push back to down dog. Any which way you can get there. Down dog. You are down dog. Weight in the fingers. Knees bent a lot. It's supposed to feel good. Move in a way that feels good. Let's go to forward fold. Step on up. Any which way you get there. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Forward fold. Lift up halfway. Now we got to do the other side. Weight into the right foot. Left foot all the way back. Oh, yeah. Hands to the inside of the right leg. Left knee down. This is it. Lizard pose. Four count. Still going. Metronome. Helpful for that. Breathe in. Out. How is the energy? Are we feeling good? We should. Back to pigeon. So weight into the right. I like to lift the left knee. Weight into the right hand. And the left hand, I suppose. Pick that knee up. Put it in the center. Pigeon pose. Up nice and high. A lot of gap here. I'm tight. We're just enjoying it for what it is. Breathe in. Start setting up for your strong plank. This is the last move that requires strength of the day. Do it right. Come on. 2 breaths in a plank. Put a knee down if you have to. It's okay. Breathe in. Knees down. We're going to move our way back down into that cobra. Good. Nice and slow. Hands. Use your back muscle. That's all it was. Move to downward dog. Let's meet in downward dog. Any way you get there. Doesn't matter. Weight into the fingers. Bend the knees a lot. Move your feet up to your hands to get to a forward fold. Nice. Now we have to go back down to our knees. I'm going to go through plank by walking my feet back. Knees come down. Hands stay where they are until you start to walk them forward and forward and forward until your arms are way out in front. And then I'm going to set my elbows down, move my head towards the earth. I'm not going to make it because my shoulders are tight. And this is puppy pose. It's like a down dog, but on your knees. Don't overthink it. The neck is relaxed, and we're just chilling. Back to looking at the ground in front of us. And then everyone's favorite child's pose. Now your hands are going to come back towards you. I'm going to come through tabletop just to reset. Knees wide, toes together. Hips go back to the heels. Should feel different than it did earlier. I'm going to make a little low. My arms, my elbows down, and I'm just going to set my head down on my arms. This is it. Winding down. Last actual pose. In. Out. A few more breaths. In this position, to breathe in a way that provides us more energy for the day ahead. What effect has breathing had on us in the last 25 minutes? Weird, huh? We're going to move our way now into a seated position. Anything that's comfortable. I'm going to come onto my heels and a kneel. And you can sit cross-legged. You could lay down in a Shavasana. Do whatever you want. This is it. I'm going to take stock into what happened here in the last 25 or so minutes. Just observe what we're looking at here. If you've made it this far, I need your help. What do you guys want to get into here on this? Do we want stronger classes? Do we like these introductory classes? Is the connection to skiing, to BMX and trail building something we're all aligned on? I'm just gathering feedback. I'm not going to change that part. That part's me. But this is where we do the like, subscribe, comment below, YouTubing. And I appreciate you making it through this video. Jim Bro. Have a great day.